Hey guys, this is Xbox here, and this is going to be again a quick tutorial on how I was able to beat the level in All Orcs Must Die called The Stream. Now, this level was actually, it's a little difficult depending on, sort of how many times you've played it and so forth. So I think this is like my 6th or 7th only game in here, but I did get a good idea real quick on really how to beat this level. So the reason why they call it The Stream, I guess there's a whole stream that sort of runs down there. So what I tried to do here is set up a bunch of these springboards to knock their guys over into that pool of ooze down there. So one of the things about this level that you're first going to encounter too is flying guys. So you can see we got a few guys flying up there, and so I try to knock them down, but hopefully my archers were going to get them. And you can see here that my springboards are doing great. My springboards are flinging their guys right into the abyss there. So here, my strategy is to set up as many springboards as I can. That way, again, we can go ahead and spring their guys back into the ooze without having to kill a bunch of them. And you can see here, it's working great. My springboard just keeps springing them all back. I was going to try and get more out there so I can go ahead and cast the stun on them so they get stunned on there. But up here to be safe, I'm going to go ahead and cast more of these archers. These archers have some serious range here. So of course those fire guys are definitely a little tougher to hit. So hopefully these arrow guys here will do do a little bit of damage on them, or at least hit them a few times. You can see me, I'm just basically spamming as much as I can, hoping to get a little more of these archer guys up here at the top.
That was fun!
So here I'm going to go ahead and spawn another one of these archer guys just to be on the safe side, because again, these guys got the high ground and there's really nothing much their guys can do here. So here you can just take a quick look. You can look at all the guys just getting flinged off into the abyss there. As you notice, their guys are actually going to run and go underneath us, but they're going to have to come running back, so that's perfectly fine. And if you just take a look at those springboards are working great. It's definitely definitely weeding out the herd there. So I was going to go ahead and drop down here because I seen a bunch of them come through. So again, I'm going to go ahead and clean up the scragglers here. Make sure you pick up a lot of those coins. They do actually help out with a lot of gold. So here I'm going to basically keep the same sort of setup that I've always been doing, but I want to get a few more archers up here, right on these ledges here. This way I can really maximize what the damage that these guys are doing. So perfect, got everything set up. We're going to go ahead and release this second wave here. But this time you're going to notice they're actually going to come from the middle section here. And so here I actually didn't have anything set up, so I'm going to go ahead and stun and just continue to spam. Hopefully my one single archer up there can help me come back, but a definitely nice timed bomb there definitely helped out. So we can hear I just continue to kite. And when I'm looking at this, I know I have a very good setup going. When I have my archers over on the other side, they can basically, control the flow from that other side, and I can pretty much control the flow from the center here. So perfect, not bad. I'm going to go ahead and tweak this side just like the other side. Go ahead and set a few archers up top here. And perfect, I'm ready to rock and roll. Basically, I'm going to stack the top here, and what they're going to do here is come out both of the tunnels this time. So I already know that this side over on the left over here is going to be okay, basically due to all the springboards and everything that I have set up. But the middle is where I was a little worried. I know we have a few archers up here, but I knew it wasn't enough to hold off the side. So what I like to do here, again, is really focus on this particular backside here. I'll let the other side take care of itself. And these guys here, I'll go ahead and kill them myself just to be on the safe side. So they're going to send in their sort of second mini wave here in this main wave. And I'll continue just to spam and won't let them get past this section here. So here, perfect. I know this wave is going to be beat, so I'm going to go up here and continue the same process that I have. Go ahead and spawn a few more of these archer guys up here. So perfect. I'm ready to go ahead and rock and roll. I can see that they're going to be coming from both of these sections again. So what I'm going to do now is really get up in their face right here and try and kill as many of these guys as I can coming out of here. Go ahead and cast a nice stun there to stun a lot of their guys. But I know that basically they shouldn't be getting too far here since my archers are pretty much going to take him down. So here I have enough money for another archer, so I'm going to go ahead and I believe throw up another archer up here just to be on the safe side. So I couldn't really get the archer totally set, but when they go ahead and send out their own archers, it's definitely when you want to come down here because you can go ahead and get your archers killed if you didn't. So you can see we mop these guys up pretty easily. So here what I was thinking is, you know what, I was going to go and put a few more archers up top, but I figured, you know what we can do here is put a few of these, you know, burners just to burn these guys back. And that way, you know, they really can't get through. We didn't have many of these guys get through, so what I wanted to do now is maybe put another archer or another 2 archers up top here, just again to stack this whole side here. So perfect, I'm ready to rock and roll again. This time, again, they're going to send them from both doors, so be prepared when you guys do this one here. This one right here, they're going to send a lot of flyers this time, so make sure you have a ton of archers. And since I do, the flyers aren't going to be that big of a threat here. You can see I pretty much cleared out that whole center real easy. You can see all their flyers are going, but the flyers are just getting torn up by my archers that I have set here. So here I'm going to go ahead and set up a few archers here. And again, this is where I want to go ahead and say, you know what, even if a few of them get through, I'm going to make sure the final ones actually don't get through. And here I was actually going to try and convert the guy and turn him the right way, but he'll see the bosses when they come. So here I'm going to go ahead and convert him because I didn't feel like he was looking the right way. So I want to move him back a little bit. So here again, they're going to come from both of these doors. Again, my strategy again is to really stack one side very heavy, and then the other side, basically, you can take care of yourself. And you could just look at the amount of arrows that are getting rained down on these guys. So it's very difficult for these guys to pass here. And you can see that massive orc in the back is pretty much almost toast. He was just getting slaughtered by my other archers up top. So there you go ahead and stun him and let your other archers, you know, fend for themselves. My archers up top are definitely doing a great job here, especially with their range. It almost makes it a little unfair. So what I'm going to do here is actually put a few of these springboards to kick them back the other way. So they basically got to start the whole process over again if they do not already land in that inside the pit there. So here we got one of the orcs coming. All I'm going to do here is try to daisy stun this guy. So we can see those don't really do any damage to him. But here again, I'm going to go ahead and just continue to pound this guy. I'm going to go ahead and stun him and let my other archers deal him off. So here we go. We got a bunch of the smaller guys. The smaller guys, if it happens, are going to get sort of pushed back, and you're going to see it happen here to some of these orcs. they're going to get flung back the other way. So they basically had to go through the whole gauntlet again. But luckily for me, they land on the other side. I was hoping they would land inside the. I was hoping they were going to land inside the pit, but they actually just land inside the on the actual other column over there. So this is it. Basically, we're going to go ahead and kill this last one right here, and that's pretty much it. You got a few more straggler flyers, and that's how I was able to beat this level. You can see, you know, very, very easy, the technique that I used. I didn't lose one single point. So hopefully this guide gave you guys a quick idea on what to do when you face this level called The Stream. Definitely check out our other videos, check out our other guides. Go ahead and subscribe, and thanks again for watching, guys.